Are you guilty of sloppy pull-ups? In today's episode, Adam and I are going to show you 5 of the top pull-up mistakes that you can learn from, so let's get into it. So the first mistake with the pull-up is not getting an appreciable range of motion. Notice how I say the word appreciable. It's because full range of motion is a bit vague. Some people it's getting the chest to bar, but as a general guideline, I like to get the chin to the bar. So Adam's going to demonstrate a rep right now. We want an appreciable range of motion because it's going to give us the benefits for the lats and the biceps. So he's starting with the dead hang, really stretching out those lats, and he's gonna pull till the chin is round at bar height. Do one more. Good job. So secondly, this ties in to the first tip of the full range of motion, is to depress the scapula. So you see a lot of guys and even women who do these heavy pull-ups, especially weighted, and they're doing a lot of shrugging. And the scapular elevation is not what we're looking for in a pull-up. We don't want to develop more upper traps. We want to develop mid-back, lats, all that good stuff. So Adam's going to demonstrate another rep. He's going to show us the shrugged version, which is what most people do. So as you can see, he's really shrugged and he's pulling. Go up. This is what most people do. This is what it looks like when they do the pull-up. What we want instead is the shoulders far away from the ears as possible, long neck, and he's going to pull up. It's better lat activation, less upper traps, better for your posture, so on and so forth. So thirdly, this is probably one of the most popular mistakes when it comes to a pull-up or even the weighted pull-up. It's excessive hyperextension of the neck. And a lot of lifters do this because, just like last tips, you could go a bit heavier, and it's just an easier way to get from point A to point B, but we're not looking for the easiest way. We're looking for the most effective way to get optimal results for the short and the long term. So Adam's going to demonstrate what many lifters tend to do with the neck. So many lifters, they hyperextend the neck because they want to look at the chin-up bar. They want to see where they're bringing the body to. But the problem with this is that the chin-up bar isn't going anywhere. So what we want to do is bring our torso to the chin-up bar and not think about the idea of hyperextending the back of our neck. So we're going to keep a neutral neck position, and we're going to do our pull-up just like that. Good job. So fourthly, this is another mistake a lot of lifters are guilty of. It's forward head posture to finish off repetitions. So a lot of lifters do this when they're approaching their last reps. So let's say they're doing a set of 10, maybe the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th one. They might pitch the head forward in order to really finish them off, just so they can write it in the program that they got the reps in. But we want to do it in the most optimal way possible for the short and long term. We don't want to develop any faulty recruitment movement patterns for the future, so we have to do it properly. So Adam's going to do it the wrong way. So notice on the way up how we just pitching the head forward just to finish out the repetition. It's even tied into the last repetition with the neck. So the solution is to leave the ego at the door, keep a neutral head position, and just pull the torso to the bar like so. So the 5th biggest mistake when it comes to a pull-up is kipping. Now I can make a completely different video about this, but the kipping pull-up is its own category. And there's a very specific technique that should be applied to the kipping pull-up. It's very separate from the strict pull-up that we're trying to accomplish for, bodybuilding, strength goal purposes. So Adam's going to show you the kipping pull-up. See, he might not even be doing the proper kipping pull-up because I don't know much about it, but basically what we're trying to say is you don't want to cheat your pull-ups. So what you want to do instead, keep the long neck, boom. Let's not cross the legs. One more. Just like that. So just a final word on the 5th tip. I'm not bashing the kipping pull-up by any means. There's just a time and place for everything, and it's all about the context. So the kipping pull-up is a completely separate exercise with a completely different form and technique. So overall, hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comment section below if you're guilty of any of these mistakes. And let me know if you guys learned anything from the video. Be sure to follow Adam on Instagram. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.